It's a common sight in Thailand, isn't it? The older Western man with a younger Thai partner, and this pairing draws sharp criticism, particularly from Western women. And it's those criticising that I want to focus on in today's vlog. Is this criticism justified, or does it reveal deeper cultural and personal biases? Let's explore. Now, critics often argue these relationships are exploitative or purely transactional, but such perspectives ignore the complexity of these partnerships. For many Thai women, particularly from reasons like Islam, marrying a Western man can be a pragmatic choice. These women often face limited economic opportunities, with societal norms placing significant pressure on them to support their families. These relationships, over time, often develop genuine affection and mutual respect, blending emotional and material motivations. Now, from the Thai perspective, these relationships are not scandalous, but practical and in many cases admirable. Thai society values the role of a provider, and Western retirees often fill that role in ways local men cannot due to economic disadvantages. While Western culture idolises pure romantic love, Thai relationships often interweave love with practical considerations like financial stability and shared responsibility. This difference isn't inferiority, but a divergence in cultural norms. Now, let's turn the lens on the critic. Why do many Western women take issue with these relationships? Because they do. Is it a projection of their own struggles? Western societies increasingly celebrate gender equality, but this progress can inadvertently create challenges. Many Western women face intense pressure to have it all: career, family, and independence. Watching the Western man opt for what they perceive as traditional relationships may trigger feelings of abandonment or insecurity. Moreover, some of the disdain seems rooted in ethnocentric bias. Western critics often dismiss Thai women's agency, assuming these women are either victims or opportunists. Such views are not only condescending, but also ignore the autonomy these women exercise in their choices. Why is it acceptable for a Western woman to date a wealthy older man without scrutiny? Yet the same dynamic in Thailand is ridiculed. It's a glaring double standard. Finally, these criticisms often mask a lack of understanding about Thai culture. The concept of phukun, or gratitude, underscores many Thai relationships. Thai society doesn't view age gaps as inherently problematic. Instead, the focus is on happiness and harmony. So, next time you see a retired Western man with a younger Thai partner, ask yourself this: are they the only ones with issues? Or are we, or you yourself? Let's challenge our assumptions and approach these relationships with an open mind, respecting the agency of those involved and the cultural context in which they thrive. Here's my closing thought: criticism often says more about the critic than the criticised. I'm going to leave it there. Keep safe. Down about Thailand.